All right, so our final chapter 14, sustainably. 1 in 4 live in poverty, and 1 in 7 have little access to quality foods. So, how can we help? Environmental sustainability is the ability to meet humanity's current needs without compromising the needs to future generations. And we have a 1987 report about our common future, living sustainably, how much we consume, how much we use materials and energy. The world might not have enough resources to sustain everyone at the level enjoyed by the US, and Asian countries are rapidly catching up to that level. These are 5 recommendations for sustainable living, and I'll kind of just focus on that for this final chapter. Eliminating poverty, stabilizing human population, protecting and restoring Earth's resources, providing adequate food for all people, mitigating climate change, and designing sustainable cities. So eliminating poverty, role of women requires attention, more trained professionals, debts to the poorest countries should be forgiven, devoting necessary resource for population, family planning, small loans to help people develop projects that generate income. Number 2, protecting and restoring Earth's resources. So looking at the world's forests, needing to protect those forests, loss of biodiversity, needing to protect the food, medicine, and clothing, protecting Earth's resources, the physical systems, connecting to culture diversity, providing adequate food for all people. So a link between poverty and food insecurity. Agriculture must be improved to achieve more global sustainability. Connecting farms and non-farmers, agro-tourism, maybe educating people what a farm looks like, mitigating climate change, options that we can do for that, comprehensive energy plans, whether that's somehow maintaining our natural resources, designing sustainable cities. So looking at ways for urban transport, parks, and open spaces, innovative approaches to handle water, scarcity, and sewage. Looking at Durban, South Africa, there's food gardens in schools, waste reduction programs, and renewable energy in many homes. And just changing our personal attitudes and practices so the use of goods and services satisfy basic needs and improve the quality of life, but minimize the use of resources. So thinking about what we need to survive versus what we want. And then the role of education. So educating, starting with our kids, looking at our needs versus our wants, recycling, and so forth. Setting up environmental curricula, encouraging environmental activities, organizations, and supporting institutions that promote conservation and sustainability, and encouraging inclusion of relative material in programs of social programs. What kind of world do we want? Those who live in developed countries are the source of most of the problems, and we get the assumption made that the environment will take care of itself, and this view needs to be changed radically. So your generation must be the next pioneers, and keep thinking of what kind of world do you want to live in. Thank you guys for listening. I wish you guys all the best.